Mandy. Go on. Go on, Brody. Hi, Brody. Go get Mandy. Go on. Let's go. Go get her. Go on. Go on. Brody. Good boy. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Take your photo.
Oh.
That was your camera.
Oh. What? I haven't taken one yet.
Works good. Look, telephone takes pictures.
Yes, Mom. Should put a bit of tang green. Told you I was naughty but nice.
So in 3 months we go to Florida.
Yeah.
Princess Rose.
And I got food.
Keep going.
She's just done her Duke of Edinburgh Gold Award.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, when she gets it, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I don't have a copy, so now I can try and find for 3 days, and if there isn't any 3 days, we'll get a 2 day or whatever.
I don't know if it'll show or not. Gotta stop doing that.
You should change your medical. So this one.
Yeah.
There's no much there.
Like 7 hours sitting there.
No.
There's no much there.
No, he reads the papers.
Yeah, that's why we brought that one. I read it on the way here. Just telling him there's something in there about Liverpool. Soccer.
You asked them for money, you say.
That's right. That's what she's don't
They're
go
building a
much.
new stadium or something.
Yes.
I would ask her for money. You know. She better buy around on Saturday.
Here's the purse now.
Yeah, Melda. You better buy around on Saturday at the bar.
You're English.
I'm Canadian.
It's half
47.
What?
1947.
try to think who years.
Oh, they
See why you
You
threw
can,
it?
you can this one too, see?
Aye,
This
so
one.
it's got the perforated edge through it, yeah. Hang I had up the light. Because that many people are making them.
Oh, they've all got money in that room. Yes. We'll be going round with their hats. They've all got money here. And a good today.
It's not got any washing in it. You want a cup of tea? No, you don't.
You take your pick with what you want me
I would have
on.
bought you 2 bottles on the plane for £15.
There's no malts.
No.
No, that's cheap. We're paying about £10 a bottle.
You had vodka, gin, and
Aye, that's
whiskey.
right, aye. We're paying £10 a
But you didn't do the cigarettes and that's
No.
what you should
Aye. To encourage her.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
exactly.
I'll
You're gonna smoke, pay the price.
Alright.
Sheila's not wonderful.
Huh? That's all. This will take you back around to
Princess, which is where we should go, right?
What's going to be there? There'll be nothing there.
What time is it? Is it? For 9th.
Please go this scaffolding.
Take movie.
Put them on DVD.
Yes, but you can do the movie one, or you can take still pictures like your thing. It's 2 in 1.
That costs a bomb.
No. Maybe less than £200. Less than 2.
You don't get that over here.
No.
Go to Canada. Everything's expensive here, man. Everything.
Because I buy my car. It's good for This is good. Sheila said, Mark, did you have one of these when you were little and nice? And she said she was talking to Carrie, she said, oh, I bet you did a dolly.
Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it? Oh, the old sculptures are.
Oh, these things. I remember these.
Oh, it's a flag over there. Here, Mel. Watch him.
Just what?
Something will happen.
Oh, that's scary. Oh,
Just what's one?
Look. The table. Old thing.
Do they have an Andy Garden?
There's one in the back corner. Pictures on the wall too.
Ration book, that was during the war, Mark. When things were rationed and you had coupons, you could only buy so much.
Dad had some of them. I remember the Galway ones.
No, she got a picture.
Come on, pensioners.
Steps.
Come along, pensioners.
Okay, your legs, man.
We used to work at a place at the airport. We used to go
In there.
Hi, Barbie. Get your dress down.
That was quick, wasn't
Remember that? Was that your class?
it? All this was in Canada once.
Waltzing Matilda.
Remember that's all coming back?
That is
When she goes up to that, we both will.
I missed it.
Clever.
People that say running.
It's like very nice. Very well
Huh? Yeah, I know.
Explain to them what it is again. So this was all originally under the floor. Once we cooking dinner, see the smoke.
I know.
Basically, the garden was divided up into parts. Each flat had its own section. Each flat they do over the pasture, so I've just taken it over and still kept each little section, so everybody can come out and follow the sun. And so somebody could be sitting here, yet somebody could be over there, and we just wouldn't see them.
Quiet.
Really hear them. So this is a giant euphorbia, and it has great big flowers around about March. Yeah, it's early as March. Absolutely brilliant. It's massive. Great big flowers. This is elderberry. Yeah, that's elderberry. They just go wild. Gin.
This is nice back there.
Possibly we make alcohol. So obviously, at this time of year, things are all dying back. High dreams on Annabelle. Coming to the end of their flowering. You could actually. I might actually do it. No, just never falls apart. It stays like this forever.
Just put it in here for the bath or something. But we never lose a thing, though. What's that?
So even the purple ones will do the same. The little driver purple will do.
Well, you could have them in the bath.
Yes. So this is a form of fuchsia. That generally flowers about June, July, so this is quite unusual.
They
It
all
is
like
much-
shade too, correct?
Sorry? And they like, this is, it gets sun in the morning. And this is a still green, this is just comes to end. It's like that was pink. And again, that, there's
they're
something
lovely, aren't
about
they?
that. Another picture.
They have over the doors.
Just wood, just to make it.
You still walk through the wood and it opens.
Aye, it opens. You can go inside. It's open to the public. There's Holyrood Palace. You knew that.
Oh yeah, now I know where we are. We're up by the Royal Mile.
Royal Mile.
Actually, they were building the Parliament buildings, I think, when we were here.
I think they probably were.
Is Liz home? I mean, I'd hate to be here and her not see us.
I used to go that way every day. That's where the train to London goes. So I was on that route every day.
How long does it take you to get to London?
4 hours.
See, you could go to London, visit your sister, come home in time.
That's a gay bar there on the corner. Regent. This is a drop-in place.
That's the one.
Even don't think you could tell.
This street's called Royal Terrace.
Ooh, this looks nice.
Colton Terrace, Royal Terrace.
I wish you knew that they had this shirt for sale.
Sorry?
I want the shell know about the sale.
Oh, I think Chad. This is us on the Leaf Walk. And this road's called, well, it's called the thing.
London Road.
Well, London Road, correct. Which is the road to London. That way. If you want to walk to London, go that way.
Would we get backwards here?
Eh?
Would we get backwards here?
How do you mean?
Well, it's 4 hours in the
Oh,
train.
aye.
Yeah.
I always thought I would like to do the Highlands tour, the walk, the hiking tour.
Right. Keep your eyes peeled.
For
Thompson's Intersport.
Black's camera.
we don't even drive to the mailbox. I walk to the mailbox. I just don't go. Mark gets the mail before I go home. He always gets the mail. Reads.
To London. Oh. All the way along the coast. Come on. Eh? Okay.
I always catch Les's good side.
Is everybody wondering what she decided to do?
Yeah. Is it? Always do that lately.
How long this will be back? This is a new sensation. Just continue walking.
Yeah, and then I'll give it some. It's on again. Yes.
Mum, open the joy picture again.
Her son now has,
She lived that,
has a paintball business.
we've got
7 acres. My sister's stepson owns it. I've never been.
It's quite good, like.
Well, let's see that.
Shell, did you pick the Snickers cup up?
No.
The house is empty and I've not drank my tea yet.
She's got Eleanor, Leslie, Michelle. No, it's Eleanor, Michelle, Vicky.
The old Tory torch is apparently burned out, so the Conservatives have a new logo.
Leslie's away over this side.
One Conservative website ran a competition to design a new logo this summer. The remarkably similar winning version is seen here, just below the new one. Celebrate minds and all that.
That's
In the
Nicola.
chat room, not everyone is in agreement.
Christopher.
I showed you the puppies, didn't
Ross.
I? Did I?
Steve. Hazel.
No, you keep me back again. Look, you know.
Named in.
I'll show them to you in a minute then.
But today it was difficult to find anyone who liked it out on the streets, just yards from Tory HQ.
She does look like that picture, you see that?
But I'm not filming you.
What do you think in that picture she looks like her?
So right, because it ain't no longer got a picture of some.
Kevin's got a new.
Yes, we have.
Internet.
Aye.
You do look like Great Granny Brown.
Aye.
We were in the house with the laptop.
Aye. We were going to get, yeah, you have to pay like
All the neighbours can start calling her Granny
£50
Brown.
for a router and
I'll
get it
forward
wireless.
Is it a wireless mouse?
Uh-huh.
I wish Kevin had one of those. Oh, I hate that thing.
Well, yeah, Kevin does have a mouse.
Where is it?
I don't know, I didn't go looking. He told me he had one.
That's a wireless one. Smell, Mum.
See? She looks just like her. I'm going to take a picture of her smiling. Will you be having a few drinks tomorrow?
She will.
Will she?
She will.
Did you do it like your mum? Nope.
Really got passed down amongst the women, didn't it?
Mum, just press the button. You don't have to do it like that.
Didn't it? Uh-uh. I'll leave that wire in case it needs charged.
That's fine.
That's beautiful.
Silly.
You've got enough money here.
That's
£30, that's enough.
Haircut here.
Yeah, you should give it £9 or £10, £9 I think the more. £9 or something.
18, 20.
More
$18.
than that.
And Stephen. Uh-huh. That's Ian. And Ian. That's a nice picture.
he jumped in so he didn't have to buy one
Huh?
himself.
Jumped in.
He jumped in so he didn't have to buy his own picture.
She's maybe going to enjoy a 10 and not have it back.
Every time she has it, she gets one too.
Aye.
And she starts getting herself.
You got any for me?
How about me?
I know it's a bit money because I think when she was young, because Ken no having it.
No got anything for me?
Ken no having money.
God.
No, she's only dreamed.
I'll give you some more.
Aye. She
She
used to
always-
sleep with a pillow under the purse under the pillow.
I know, shut up. She sits in a
Hold on.
This is 16/4 Springbok tennis.
Hold on. Get back to there.
Do your little dance.
Just got it. Right there.
Huh?
You can go down there. Absolutely beautiful.
You could have dog in it. Do you have dog in it?
So-
That's our pets.
What if I should do one for Lucky?
Toby. Not just a dog, a friend.
Sheba.
She had more than one pet named Sheba. Sheba, a good dog. Can't read the bottom. Stone at the back.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all about £4 to get in.
I went at the Fundy, I think, years ago.
I go almost every year because it's worth seeing again and again and again. Easy to get to, but don't go on a Friday because it's shut on Fridays. And the tour guide is brilliant. There's this old queen who wears a cardigan and his slippers, and he takes you around like that. Any
So we want to
questions?
go down this way,
You want to go straight on.
that way.
Straight on. See where the clock tower is. Head towards the clock tower.
Nice car. Look. This car in Canada, $38,000. Is that cheaper? $19,000. But probably about the same. Yeah.
Maybe more.
This is not a very nice high street.
Alright.
We're amazed at how much business there is, like shops along the streets.
Yeah.
Because we don't have
We don't have that.
There's your shop, Mark.
What?
Pound Mania.
Disney? Oh.
Pound shop.
Went in the Disney store and found one globe I haven't got, but there's no way I can take it home, so.
I'll find a what?
Disney store.
Yeah.
They have globes, the big globes.
Right.
And I've got
too many.
a few.
Too many. Probably got $10,000 in Disney stuff.
Get a sale.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm not wanting any of that money here, because I've never got to do. You can have that.
You can have it.
I'll have the ISAs and any stock market things.
No, you're not getting that.
Who is?
Les is getting that stuff.
What's your...
This is where Kevin works. Well, sometimes.
They're like 6 bacon rolls, 6 cheese. And I'm like, yeah, give me an East roll and a Diet Coke. Quite funny. We used to come to Bilston Miners Club with Flo, Lonehead Miners Club. Go dancing with all the young men, having a drink.
Did you get...
Well, what? Well, for days. More raspberries.
Which do you want to do first, the castle or the chapel?
Pick the one, there's a lovely viewpoint up there. Where you walk round. So there's the bridges over to Michelle's, if you remember. Portobello was about here. Remember when we went to the shows with Portobello? And then when we went with Julian yesterday, we went away over here, way out this way. That's...
We were on the Forth River, not in the Firth of the Forth.
Yeah. We'll go in that way after, eh?
That's nice.
We've never got the Brawleys.
In the car.
Yeah, look.
visited here with his friend, Alexander Naismith, the painter. The two of them actually stayed at the Little Orange House you can see on the road on the way down here. And apparently when Robert Burns, it used to be known as the Roslyn Inn, it's now called College Hill, and apparently when Robert Burns stayed there, he was so impressed with the hospitality shown him by Mrs. Wilson, the then landlady of the Roslyn Inn, that he left her a thank you note in the form of a poem scratched into a pewter plate. And if you want to read the poem, it's actually, you can just flip to the back of the guidebook and read it, and put the poem there for you to read. It's really, really lovely. Turner has painted the castle in about the 1820s. Sir Walter Scott has certainly written much about the surrounding area. And in fact, he can probably be accredited with the first person to actually turn the chapel into a tourist attraction. He had a poem published in the early 1800s called The Dirge of Roosevelt that talks about the surrounding area of the chapel. And it became so popular that they had to lay on a coach to bring people to and from the area for their holidays. But this creative inspiration, it continues right to this day. We have our very own theatre company that come and perform in the chapel. They are the only theatre company in the whole world that's allowed in here, and they've just finished performing a very successful run of A Midsummer Night's Dream. They were here through August as part of the Fringe Festival. But if you missed them, don't worry, they're coming back again at Christmas time. So if you fancy seeing a nice Christmassy show in here, getting wrapped up in blankets with some old wine and mince pies, do come along and see them. They're really great. They're really well worth a look. Okay, well, I'll stop talking at you and I'll let you enjoy your visit around town, because I'm sure you'll be keen to have a wander around by yourself. I'll hang about if you do have any questions. I'll certainly try and answer them. I'll do my best. But please, have a good look around and enjoy the rest of your visit to the chapel.
cards with a young Greek man.
Oh, here we go. Yes, here it is. It's actually in here. I don't know whether this is all of it or whether it's just a section of it. Page 37, the name. Yeah, yeah, it mentions it on page 35 and then it's actually on page 37. Yeah, there are 20 of Rosalind's Baron Gold, like buried within that proud chapel. Each one a holy bottle of holland, with the seagull's lovely rosebud. Virgin, lovely rosebud. Yeah, that's it. You did go on down. Oh, really? There we go, so there it is. Yes, yes.
Got it. 2 seconds, I'll be out of your way.
Much down there?
Ready?
Anything down there?
Just a window.
Nope. Just a window. Mm-hmm.
Okay, look.
You want to listen?
So there's not a disc in this at the minute, then?
No.
It's just got its own wee...
Yeah.
Join on with this big walk chat. If you want to come and grab a seat in the centre, that's the best thing to do. See who else is. Okay, has anyone been here before, first of all? Nobody, right, okay. Well, what we'll do is I'll go through the history of the building quite quickly for you so you know why the chapel's here, and I'll explain a little bit about what we're doing with it at the moment, and then point out some of the highlights of the carvings to you as well. The whole thing will take about 20-25 minutes to get through, so it's not very long, but feel free to get up and leave at any point. I'll just keep talking anyway. The history of the chapel, first of all, begins in the year 1446. And it's begun by a man called Sir William St. Clair. Now, Sir William St. Clair was a very rich man at the time. The St. Clair family owned a lot of land around Scotland. The key thing was, though, that Sir William was 50 years old. And because back then to reach the age of 50 was quite an achievement, he decided the best thing he could do to thank God for the good life that he was leading was to build a church. So they drew up plans for a building that was actually supposed to be 3 times bigger than the chapel is today. It was supposed to be in the shape of a cross. If you imagine a cross, we're actually in the head of the cross. It's the choir section for a much larger building that should have extended beyond that back wall. On the outside of the chapel, on the left and the right, you'll see there's a bit of wall sticking out on either side. They're the starts of the arms of the cross that were begun, but they were just never completed. And the reason why it didn't get any bigger than this was that Sir William St. Clair did eventually die, and his son Oliver really didn't want to spend any more money on the building of the chapel. So all that Oliver did was he got the workmen to finish the roof section in this part of the building. He also got them to block up the 3 archways on the back wall that would have led to the rest of the church. So that became a solid wall originally, and work stopped here in 1486. So it took 40 years to get to this size of building. Now from 1486, for just over 100 years, the St. Clair family used this building as their own private church. They lived in Roslin Castle, which is down by the river, and this was their private place for worship. But in 1592, because of the Reformation, when a lot of churches were being closed down at the time, the chapel was one of those buildings, and by the end of that year, the doors were closed and locked, the original altar was taken away and destroyed, and the building was then left empty from the end of 1592 right through until 1862. So it was a long period of time when the chapel sat empty. Now the reason, or one of the reasons why it was reopened again, was that Queen Victoria came to see the chapel. And she visited the building in 1843. And when she came to the building, because it had been left alone for so long, there were plants growing up on the inside of the chapel, the stonework was dirty, it was dull, bits of it were unsafe, and she was very upset at the state of the chapel. She was also very upset that nobody was actually getting into the chapel to see all the carvings on the inside. So on her instructions, the people who were running the building at the time repaired some of the stonework, they cleaned up the stonework, they also built on the baptistry section at the back, which is why the stonework beyond that archway is completely different stone to the rest of the chapel, because it's a new addition to the building. They put the organ upstairs, and by the end of 1862, the chapel was rededicated as a Scottish Episcopalian church, which is what it is today, and reopened again as a place of worship. Now, as I say, it's still a working church today.